What's up, beautiful people? It's all of Texas again, and today I'm going to be showing you how I use $20 to make a Texas cream cheese pesto. Look at that guy right there, looking so good. So what I got today was I got pesto for $1.18. I got salmon for $6.73. I got my shrimp for like $5.68. I got my ginger for $3.96, and also cheese for $2.22. Everything rounded up together to be 19.71 cents. And on the side, I have those ingredients right there. And the first thing I did was boil my water and let it boil. And immediately that guy started boiling, what I did next was add my pesto to the boiling water. Let it cook for some time. Let it cook to that spot where it's soft. At this point in time, I did let it cook for about should I say about 5 minutes. Just to make sure well that it's well cooked. And the next thing I did was add a little bit of salt and mix together. And this is the part where I started cutting my onions. Cut my onions into little pieces. And after the onions, I had a little bit of garlic also. I had to cut my garlic into small pieces also. I had ginger inside of the fridge, which I did also add. And one of those things I didn't say initially was for this recipe I also used milk also. So while the pesto is boiling and should I say cooking, I was just cutting these aside, and that's my shrimp right there. The first thing you want to do is put your pan on fire, let it heat up a little bit, then add a little bit of butter to it. Let the butter dissolve. And once you're sure the butter is, you're sure it's well ready to go. But one thing is, you want to make sure your heater or your cooker isn't too hot. You just want to put it in between. Mine's from like 1 to 10. I prefer putting it on 5 or 6. So right here, what I'm doing right here is just making sure the butter does dissolve. And immediately I was sure that was done. This was where I literally added my onions, my shrimp, and my garlic, and the little bit of ginger I had in the fridge. As at this point in time, what we have to do next is just let everything fry together, let everything simmer. At times I just close the pot. I just let that guy cook for about, should I say, 5 minutes. I like it working. So once you're done, once the guy is done cooking, the next thing you want to do is I added my thyme, I added my nut also, and a little bit of salt. And I literally mixed everything together. In between, you can taste it also in between to make sure it has that right taste. And while you're doing that also, you can add a little bit of salt, just a pinch of salt is fine. And once you're done adding that, you wanna add your cheese to it. Here in Texas, we can do with that cheese. Especially when we're making that Italian meal. We want to add that cheese to it. Don't make it that much. And once you're done adding your cheese to it, you want to mix it up a little bit so everything could steam and cook up together. There's no rush. There's no need to rush. Just take your time. And in case you didn't know, this guy took me less than an hour to cook, and that's it right there. I just added my milk to it. Once you're done adding your milk, mix everything up together, and at times I just let it cook. Also, let it cook for a few minutes before adding a pesto. So right there, I just added pesto, and right now what I'm doing is I'm mixing everything together. Just right now, just mix everything together. That way, your pesto is all sauced up and cheesy. At this point in time, I'm very sure my pesto is done. And what I want to do next is, I want to prepare my salmon. That guy's a little big, so what I did first was, dice it into two, cut my salmon into two. That way, I'm sure that it does the marination properly. So first thing I want to do right now is get my pan, heat up my pan a little bit, add a little bit of oil, And once I'm sure the pan is, or the oil is hot a little bit, this is where I add my salmon to it. At times, you wanna give it a little bit of, add a little bit of spice to it. But for this guy, I'm just gonna add a little bit, just a little bit of salt, a little bit of thyme, and a little bit of curry for the salmon. You see right there, I just added my thyme and I just added my curry. Just a pinch of salt should be fine with that guy. And once you do that, flip it a bit to make sure it doesn't burn. And after a few minutes, take the salmon off the fire. Want to give it another round of steaming, and this is where I literally added my butter. Add a little bit of butter to the pan. If you have ginger, or if you have a little bit of, not ginger, if you have garlic, you can add your garlic to it, a little bit of garlic to it. That way it gives it that taste you should give it. And right here, I'm just making sure my butter does dissolve. And immediately I verified that guy was done, ready to go. This was when I literally had to now put my salmon. I had to literally put my salmon inside that pot. But yeah, that's right there. This is right there. You see right there. I just added my garlic to the pan. Just take your time, no rush to what you have to do. But make sure you're not carried away with other things around. Make everything steam up together. And once you're sure everything is all steamed up, once you're sure everything is all steamed up, you want to add your salmon right now. Just let it marinate inside that hot steam oil, and that is what I'm doing right here. Take your time. Don't forget. Just take your time. Don't rush. Don't forget, if you've not subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe. Hit that like button, turn on your notification button. That way, whenever I post a video, you guys will get it first. You'll be notified I just posted the video. And once again, I want to say I appreciate everything you do towards my channel. You supporting and all that stuff. And I really appreciate everything. So right now, what we're doing right now is, I'm just, flipping the salmon, making sure the salmon does cook on both sides, both left, right, center, and right here. This is the outcome of my Texas cream cheese pasta. Try this recipe also. Try the recipe at home and let me know how it goes. Give me your feedback. This is how I literally turned $20 into a restaurant dish. That guy looks so good, so yummy, so creamy, cheesy. Thanks for watching, guys, and please subscribe to watch more. Thank you.